In biology, structure equals function. This is also true for cells. A cell like a nerve cell has a very specific shape. It has its main cell body that attracts signals. Those signals then travel through the axon and then are transmitted out in the dendrites. There are other cells, like adipose cells, that are round, and they store fat. There are other cells, like bone cells, that are rigid to increase surface area and therefore attach to other bone cells very tightly. Different cells have different form and therefore different function. Also, the parts that make a cells. So cells are made of protein. And so if the proteins have the wrong shape, then the cell may have the wrong function. If we consider this bicycle as a cell, the parts that make it would be the wheels. We could call the wheels proteins. And so these wheels have a certain shape that allows a certain function. However, when the form or the structure is wrong, then the cell cannot operate correctly. There are many examples of this. So, for example, cystic fibrosis is caused by a CFTR protein mutation. And this particular mutation, one of the 20 amino acids called, I believe it's valine, becomes phenylalanine. Due to that, the protein does not fold correctly and ends up in the wrong shape. The cell has an impaired ability to perform what's called osmosis, which is how a cell moves water in and out. Due to this, fluids outside of the cell remain stagnant. And this, as a chain sort of reaction here, allows bacteria to start colonizing, just like how bacteria colonize still water. This creates biofilms that eventually lead to the death of those cells. And so this is because of an improper shape and therefore an improper function.